fast? No? Okay. All right. Marco with washmart.com. I'm going to show a real basic how-to on upstream injection on one of our systems. So we have our soap 1 actually cut in half. So it's probably 2 gallons of our soap 1, 2 gallons of water in that tank. If you look real closely, this thing, it's dirt. This is dirty. This is something you'll see a lot whenever you're fleet washing, all the like dust storms and things like that, or it's been raining a lot here, so our trucks are real dirty. I'm going to show you how Upstream works. It's super simple.
Hi.
Forrest Gump. And yeah, we'll get it started.
Here, I'll make it over here on this side. To get it for water. Okay, go ahead. All I gotta say about that.
So whenever this dries up, this is gonna look like it's been brushed. We could probably do like an after photo on the
we can post the after photo in the comments.
But this truck also hasn't been washed in like 6 months. So that's our soap 1 with upstream injection. So for a lot of guys that are doing like box trucks like this, I use probably 1/10 of a gallon of our soap 1 concentrated to do this 1 cab with upstream injection. I just did this with cold water. I didn't even need hot water. But once this dries, which we're going to post the after, it's going to look like it's been brushed. So that's a great thing about upstream injection paired with our soap 1 is if you're trying to really clean fast, you can with this. And if you notice with upstream, there's not nearly as many suds. So I'm able to rinse with cold water and still rinse relatively quick. It's not like downstream, because with downstream injection, you're going to produce a lot of soap. And sometimes it will increase your rinse time, which is your biggest killer in fleet washing, is how long it takes to rinse. This was dry already. I guess you can kind of see what's happened here, but oh, I guess that kind of already is dry. But yeah, that's it. Truck hasn't been washed in 6 months. You can see what's going on here. I mean, this was all covered in that stuff, but it's all gone. We could say we brushed it, even though we did. We brushed it with upstream injection. Yeah, we're gonna brush it with upstream. So this is the reason why I don't 2-step. This has been a very effective way for us to wash trucks, and with 1 operator, I can do 10 cabs in 1 hour by myself. I've actually had one guy do 12 in an hour, but he's also like 20 years old. So he's 21 now, so he probably moves 20% faster than me, which probably makes sense on why he did 2 more cabs than I did in an hour, because we're kind of doing a race. Well, he wasn't racing, but
well, Jared
I
thinks
was.
these are like, might as well be a Home Depot power washer from what he's used to.
right? So this is it's just a 3,000 at 5.5 gallon a minute R washer, key start. No rocket science to it. If you're wanting to get into fleet washing and you don't want to spend 25 grand on a full-on setup, you really can with a cold water unit. You know, you just need two.
Upstream, you have the tanks. What did this run?
These tanks are 20 gallons, and I believe they're $200 roughly.
No, not the tanks. The whole build, roughly.
Oh, this whole build?
They brought their own trailers.
They bought their own trailer. If we put it on the trailer for you and supplied the trailer, it's going to be the ballpark of like 9 to 10 grand.
And now you're fleet washing.
For something
that's
like
good.
this. So that's a starter. If you wanted to add a hot box, we're going to be closer to 15 grand. So you could have a hot water 3,000 at 5.5. If you wanted it to be an 8 gallon a minute, which I don't recommend for fleet washing, but in the event that you do, you know, you'd be closer to the $18,000 range for a rig similar to this. But this is pretty much it. You don't have to have really too many fancy things, but with Upstream injection, I used to make fun of my dad because I told him that was for old people. That's why I used to say, I was like, Upstream, that's for old people use downstream injection.
Well, now look at you, old man.
And now I'm using Upstream because I don't like using as much soap and I like washing. Well, I first started, you know, I only had a few fleets, so I wasn't trying to be in a crunch, but now it's like we have so much work that we're trying to get it all done in a short period of time, you know. So anyways, this is Marco with washmart.com. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this or want to see another video, we're going to make one on YouTube, so stay tuned for this on YouTube.